Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Dimensionalist. I'm a Dimensionalist. Today I'm going to be discussing the fact that human beings, we live on Earth and stuff, we're in a consistent struggle and a constant explanation of reality. You might not think that, but it actually is. I'll tell you why, because we as humans, we live in the now. There's nothing more than just the now, right? And we're in a consistent battle with people, ideas, thoughts, and stuff like that to figure out the past and the future. And I'll tell you why that is, because when at one point that you didn't think about the past or try to figure out something in the past, so you figure out something, why that's occurring now for you, and then what you're doing now, you're always in a consistent battle to get somewhere where you want to be in the quote future. But technically, the past or the future doesn't actually exist. You're just thinking about what's occurred and thinking about what can happen. There's no way around that. But in one of my other videos, discuss humans have a consistent, life is a stage in which you play out events, and that's true. And when you play out those events become past, and then those planned events become future. And it could be probable future that actually occur exactly how you want, or not how you want, and they become past, and you're trying to rearrange, because that's the magnificent thing about the third dimension. You can reset at any moment how and what and way you look at things at any moment. So you got to think that that's true, I'll give some examples. When 9/11 occurred, right? 9/11 is just an example that these people foreseen in their mind and planned out a future event that occurred, So that means they projected a date and time for something to occur and destroy the Twin Towers, and they made that occur. Like, they did every single arrangement possible secretly to make that event occur on that particular. I don't know if it was that day they chose to do it on, but somehow they had it mapped out perfectly. So, yeah, people, when they talk about things in society, public, they want to hear about your past. They want to hear about what you've done, and they like those things. But in actuality, it's relevant. Don't get me wrong, but in actuality, it's really none of that shit's relevant. There's only the here and now, and where you go from there. Worrying about a bunch of stuff in the past or what things occur, that's what you're doing to people. You're consistently telling them, well, I've done this, this, and this, and then they get to understand it, and they start perceiving your past. You're technically programming your past upon another person's now to thinking in the past. So, like in Tupac Shakur's song, staring at the world through my rear view. Go ahead, baby, scream to God. He can't hear you. Your heart beating fast because it's time to die. Watching time fly. In the end of the song, he's like, see the past behind us. Y'all know how to do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it and do it. Money makes the world go round. Bitch, do what they want. Real, do what they will do, or something like that. He says in the song. Something similar. So he's saying the world's behind us. Technically it is, but actually it's all in the now. But if you look at everything around you, it's all what's been created already from the past. So when you're talking with someone, you can keep that in mind. Now, that's why some people can lie about their past and tell the truth about their past. And there's always some truth in a lie. Or unless people lie so terribly that it doesn't make sense at all, then it's a lie, and so you got to think of it like this. You talk to people in a conversation, and you can actually structure to build, whatever that may be you're talking about. Yeah, I've done this before, talking about this and this, and people are fascinated by that, but they're only fascinated by the past. And everything that's occurring now, like, you can make occur now, videos, music, video games, so it's all created fast, but it's something tangible in the now. That created made something tangible that stays tangible. So people are consistently on a mass scale talking about past and future consistently. Like there's no way around that. And you're like, a lot of people see my videos and like, this fucking shit's crazy as fuck. Like, this was reality, dude. I'm not making shit up. That's how reality is, ultimately. And I used to charge my past a lot and worry about the past a lot. Like things happen in my childhood and things. I've had a really good childhood. I've had some bad things happen in my childhood. And things happened when I got older and would contemplate on these things. That's why I say contemplate. I'm thinking about something that happened in the past. And it would hurt my feelings every time I go back to it. But I already understand how the past works. I understand those things occur. It's already over and done with. All I can do is to stay in the now and love the now and plan the future, like I said. So, but if you look at the ovum of this video, I'm gonna hurry up and try to close this video out soon. Is that we're in a consistent battle, people, society, figuring out the past, understanding the now, and planning the future. And that's how people's conscious directed. That's how they know what they know and build on what they know. But I'm just trying to help you out, I'm trying to just tell you, hey, this is how things are. So when you keep that in mind, you're like, hey, that's pretty unique. I appreciate that, And I'll be going in more reference to that stuff. And one book I read by Barbara Handclough, The Palladian Agenda, it said the future is any past memory strong enough to affect now. And how I can bring that into direct understanding that the future is any past memory strong enough to affect now is the fact that we learn a lot of stuff and that's built in our memory, the stuff we learned from the past, quote, technically. And that now, future is any past memory. The future, everything's about to be created, is any past memory, memory in our mind, past memory strong enough to affect now. So as long as you're affecting the now, that's starting you're creating the now, which people start to perceive, oh, that was the future, those things that was going to occur. But technically, everything is just occurring in the now. But technically, the way that logic of that sentence structure is technically everything's done in the now. The future is any past memory strong enough to affect now. So what I mean by that is, if I want to go out and cause a future to occur, a probability or something to occur, I'll go out and I want to go and punch a person in public. This is just an example to actually get the point across. And it's a good point. If I want to go out and cause a future to occur, the future is any past memory. Think in the past. They can think about what I can do. My mind structure I've learned in the past. Learned these things about how to hit a person. It's past now. Is any past memory strong enough to affect now? So if I affect now, is occurring now, and I punch a person, that future was created. The future is any past memory strong enough to affect now. So that's why I wanted to make that point right in there. It doesn't mean I go out and punching random people in public, no. It's just the fact that something like that can occur. And a lot of people like hear the now and they hear about news, like, wow, man, I wish I could have known that. I would have been able to predict the future and tell people this, this, and this. Well, the future is the past memories you use and formulate and cause to occur in the now. That's why you can tell one person something, people manipulate people, go and say all these different things, and all of a sudden they watch their future unfold in front of them, having all these different things occur and mapped out. That's why I say reality should be mapped out specifically, scientifically, religiously, philosophically, and the use of words and manipulation is possible. It's very good. I'm not saying manipulate people, but that's technically how stuff is done on a mass scale, dealing with schools, religion, and stuff like that, if they can be used for control. A lot of people say the Bible was used for control also. So, yeah, so the summary of all this is that people consistent battle of deciphering the past and understanding the future. When the future, you create that for yourself. People say that life is what you make it. And that's the last thing I'm going to close out with. Life is what you make it, and life is good. So, other than that, I hope you enjoyed another video of Dimensionalist. Remember, I'm a Dimensionalist. I got more topics being brought up soon about more conspiracies. I'm not going to say what they are right now, but if you stay tuned, you'll see more stuff on conspiracy, more stuff on topics like this. I will be doing more stuff on Stargate information. I only made like one video on Stargate information. I'll be doing more information on Atlantis weapon and Bermuda Triangle, and I'll tell you how those two things go together. One of my videos I mentioned it, but I'll be going more detail in an actual video dedicated to that one topic. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.